louder yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses?
따라오는 아니구나. 따라오는 거구나. 여기는 어떻게 가지?
This whole witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on.
말 타고 가자.
Tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
Spooky.
I remember that mill.
Roach doesn't like
Whenever
ghosts.
Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out.
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
귀신이었습니다 지금.
What do you mean? What about that?
저 그냥 가자. 또 도둑질이야.
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now. We're merely borrowing.
어디가 좋아 이게?
This'll do wonderfully.
이게 차라리 지금 입고 있는 옷이 더 멋있다. 뭐야?
Perfect fit.
이런
It
옷이었어?
feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
아 수염 잘 됐다.
And we must be neat.
깎으려고 그랬는데 진짜 보네. 멋있어.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. Feel like an ass saying it.
큰일 났네.
I liked some of that nonsense.
그냥 가자.
We'll talk
운빨이다.
later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry. Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
뼈다귀 왜 이래? 와,
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a
끊겼잖아.
man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
어디로 갔어? 갑자기 나타나고 그러는 건 아니겠지?
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of your fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Let's go kill some monsters.
가기 전에
Time to meet
잠시 화장실 좀 갔다 오도록 하겠습니다.
and be greeted.
아니요. 정지하면 아닙니다. 아이고. 잠시 화장실 좀 갔다 왔어요. 추워.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
Glad to do It's your
Yes?
special day.
말 걸어야 돼?
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings
너무
rain
식상해.
down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
식상해.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto, I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I
여기서도
was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you, as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start. We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
뭐야?
What a wonderful wedding. It's clear the newlyweds
자정이
parents
될
spared no
때까지
expense.
결혼식 피리연에 참여하자. 이때 대화를 하는 건가?
He arrived, that's certain. I saw him myself.
So if he arrived, why is he not here now?
The bloody dog chased him
Let's
away.
go kill some monsters.
Hideous mutt.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's...
What's taking you so long? Bring me the shoe. Quick now. It's getting shameful.
Fine lad you got there, haven't you, Yagna? Can't even pull a little slipper out of a cup. And here I swim like a greased pig. Best in the village.
이걸
No! Please, no! Look at the fool!
여기서 이걸 잘 골라야 되는 건가? 아까 그 여기가 힌트인 것 같은데. 뭐함? 뭐 하세요?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. Am I to dance now with 1 foot bed? 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
뭘 얻...
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And all for
쓸모없는 거잖아.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
자,
That depends on the miss in question.
싱겁네.
If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
어차피 뭐 DLC니까 예니퍼 없으니 괜찮으려나? 혼나는 거 아니겠지?
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
오,
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you. Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are blue.
Seems to think the slipping will be easy, don't he?
뭐야 이건? 뭐야? 이거잖아.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
Mucky as it might be, the lake still couldn't keep my shoe from you.
See my blueberry? Such devotion in a small matter. Now imagine my devotion in matters large.
Something specific in mind?
Why, naturally. Ride off with me, Shawnee. To Kovir, Povis, Zeracania even. With a maid like you at my side, I could conquer the world.
Lovely plans, but I fear they're impossible to realize in just one evening.
Too true. But it's nice to dream. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
뭐야 안 축축해?
How quick he come up with a shoe.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
Losing shoes and legs has ever been much of a problem.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? What's this king get exactly? The king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's king of the swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain. Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
쫓자.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
아 그런 거야? 짱인데?
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, Piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
가자. 가.
Stupid swine. They infuriate me anymore. I'll whack 'em with a sign.
표식으로 날려야 되나? 들어가. 자식이? 아 그래 죽어. 가라고. 시간 제한 없나? 아이 뭐야 얘 비껴나가. 천천히 가야겠다. 안 들어가려고 그래. 다 일로와. 다 일로와. 가. 이 자식들아. 가. 씨. 가라. 오. 이거 되긴 해요 이거? 아 옆에다 하는 거지? 여기가 아니라? 아이 돼지들 진짜. 아 아드 쓰고 싶다. 가라. 가. 가라. 가.
See that, Shani?
뭐 하나 들어갔다. 자 하나 남았다. 들어가.
You
휴.
foolish peasants, learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned?
쩔지.
Indeed they are.
내놔.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't
아드로
they?
후릴 뻔했다.
Go on,
아
admit it.
진짜
My
화나가지고.
family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
가져와.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such
인형이야?
agility?
귀엽다.
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
잘 만들었다 근데.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
이상한 거 이상해. 왜 선택지가 이거밖에 없어? 둘 다 굴인데? 아 이거 완전 그거잖아요. 그거 뭐지? 돈 주고 연애 배우는 거 있잖아요. 여자 꼬시는 방법 배우는 거. 그거 완전 그거 아니야. 그냥 안 하면 안 되나? 아, 나 씨. 다 구리잖아 이거. 와, 충격적이다. 와, 워킹데드 선택지보다 더 충격적이야 이거. 아 맞아, 픽업 아티스트. 에이씨, 얼마 주고 배웠냐 그거. 망할 블라딘데. 와, 선택지가 씨. 와, 워킹데드보다 더 충격적이야. 뭘 해야 되지?
My sweet, you are no mere maid.
뭘 해도 나
but a
같으면 침
marvel
뱉고
of
꺼지라고
nature.
하겠다.
And now, at last,
오그라들어서.
fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Nesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
당당해야지. 픽업 아티스트 게롤트.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling
Ah,
us
뭐야.
names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing.
말만 하는 거 아니었어?
There's a plowing fence board when you need it.
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
이러면 안 되는데.
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentlefoot.
진짜 때려야 돼?
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave?
아야.
Then cutting creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boor.
괜찮을까?
And with a maiden watching.
진짜? 죽으면 끝나나?
Had enough, lordling.
잘 싸우는데?
That'll teach you to woo and dupe decent maids. Got my eye on you.
Nesky, let's go.
Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a
버려.
lady.
못생겼어.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods. Quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
망했어. 그냥 가자.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the
막
doing,
가자 그냥.
and the young miss in question
망했어.
then swoons with pity, tends to my wounds.
So, what went wrong?
근데
It's
아까
this
감귤님이
damned malformed
말하셨던 연애
All
세포는
sinews, and this mug
이 정도면 굳이 없어도 될 것
were my
같은데?
own. Oh, it would be
아이고.
another story altogether.
굳이
The maidens
이런
always
세포는
fell
갖고
for
싶진
my
않은데.
melancholy eyes and the swagger in my scars. But I'll gladly try again. Just indicate a lass and
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
fine. I suppose you're right. Come then. My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
And now, a special treat for our special
뭐야?
guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner,
여기
Shani.
왜 있어?
Musicians, something lovely
더럽게 할 일
for
없나
the
보다.
loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
저 팔에 있는 건 뭐야?
Oh, you're rather good at this.
They say dance is a mere foretaste of more intimate interaction.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar and medic might find especially interesting. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's horribly loud in here. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be
뭐?
disturbed while investigating
저기서?
the nature of intimate interaction. Seems the music in the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
표정 개진지한 거 봐.
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you should keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
뭐?
Geralt,
이게?
I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter Odin, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
또 물어봐야 돼?
The capping starts immediately. Till then, enjoy yourself. Go wild.
Have a swim with us, bitches.
그냥 놀러 가자. 뭐야, 단체로 토하고 있잖아.
Shoot! Shoot!
Touch me wife and I'll smack you sideways. Be so pale with you.
What's going on there?
대화해야 되나 진짜? 하자. 망했어. 어디로 가야 되지?
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scamper.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that many ways to scale a ladder. Let's sit. Come now.
Just like that.
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes?
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
what's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little more.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
야 뭐야 아래잖아.
Oh, all right. Now come. We were to enjoy
뭐야?
ourselves. Let's do just that.
아래잖아.
Gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time.
그러게요. 왜 겁을 줘버렸지?
Sniff it.
그런 의도는 아니었는데.
Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dimm. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
알고 있어, 그거.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everec?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often, pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
뭔 얘기라는 거야?
Shani,
수가 없어.
I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. I'm okay.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I could.
Don't let me stop you.
사람 왜 이래?